Hey guys, it's me, Cyphered again. Yeah, you guessed it. Another video recorded in slow-mo, so you get another voiceover. What's good, Coochie Munchers? Today, I'm mobbing it, or I was mobbing it, to Dave's Hot Chicken. For those of you who don't know what Dave's Hot Chicken is, it's this fried chicken place from this man named Dave. Has 6 different levels of hotness that'll make your asshole burn. Boom, we're at Dave's. And when I say it'll make your asshole burn, you just wait and see. A lot of people were staring when I came in with this camera. They probably thought I was a true influencer about to rate Dave's Hot Chicken like I've never had it before. We decided to get the Reaper, which is level 6, the hottest, and they made us sign this waiver. I signed it with the name Cypho, of course, because the signature just looks better. I tried going around finding the right seat so that I wouldn't look like a ghost to you guys, and fortunately I did. They had some cool art on the background that I would soon be able to relate to. You'll just see. Yes, this is what was on the waiver. Bodily injury, property damage, emotional distress, or even death. I'm not gonna lie, property damage is where it got me. Like, what am I damaging? Am I gonna be in that much distress from this heat? This level of heat from the Reaper? The Grim Reaper! That I'm gonna start smashing things? Oh, here was my meal. It was the slider with the chicken tender on the side, and it comes with, like, a piece of bread. The fries were pretty well seasoned. They were a little crunchy. I wish you could hear the crunch, but of course, I had to screw that up. This right here was the demon. Wee woo, wee woo. That's the Reaper right there. And by the looks of it, yeah, it looks like my asshole's about to burn. The chicken was pretty well seasoned. One little tap on that chicken, and the seasoning is all over your fingers. They had like this dipping sauce that was like a little bit of spice, a little bit of cheese, and you know damn well I munch that shit. I'm a pretty messy eater, and when that shit's good, I don't give a damn about it. I'm a rock and roll. I'm a dance. I'm going to do whatever I can to show the love and appreciation I have for this food in my very hand. I would like to call myself a chicken sandwich muncher connoisseur. I've tried probably over 20 different places and their chicken sandwiches, or like I get it on the side to see who has the best. And I got to say, Dave's is on there. He's on the top 5 for sure. Good job, Dave. Dave, my guy. My fellow chicken maker. You had me licking the dust off my fingers. I could leave no crumb behind. And this strawberry shake, I gotta say, was pretty gas. I mean, that shorty was thick, but it was gas. Here I was trying the dust of the Reaper. It was not good. It was just a little dab, too. And I was already dying. But soon, that's another story. Although my mouth felt like a witch took a shit in it, I had to keep munching on my sandwich and my beautiful chicken tender. Look at that crispy, seasoned chicken tender. Yummy, dummy sandwich. It had coleslaw on it. I don't usually like coleslaw, but with this sandwich, pretty damn fire. I started making jokes right before I had to try the Reaper because it's just a comfort thing. I took a bite of that hoe, and it wasn't too bad. Or so I thought. In 3, 2, 1, boom. That shit hit me. It felt like the witch took another shit in my mouth. I think I was just in shock because when I tried the dust, yeah, that wasn't too good. But with the chicken at first and everything, it was fine. It just tasted like pure dust in my mouth until that shit melted into my tonsils. You know what? Actually, it didn't even melt into it. It started melting them. The heat from the seasoning definitely started to increase. The spice was getting to me. No amount of milk slathered onto my tongue was going to save me now. I wouldn't say that I have a low spice tolerance, but this Reaper took me by surprise. Like, it just grabbed my tongue and twisted it.
Grab the stick and twist it!
I definitely had a higher ego going into this. I thought, how bad can the Reaper be? It's just a level 6 and everything. Carolina Reaper, blah, 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 spiciest pepper in the world, this and that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that by now. The Scoville level on the Reaper is almost 2 million. 2 million! I don't know about you, but that's a lot of millies. You guys know the show on YouTube called Hot Ones? Yeah, with Sean Evans. I know I made it in life if I ever made it onto that show, but I would not be making it out. Not after this puppy. This Grim Reaper had my mouth quivering, me shaking my boots, shivering all around, trying to find anything cold to put on my mouth. Even my whole body was starting to heat up. I was breaking a damn sweat. Sean Evans, I don't know how you do it. You know how people exaggerate when they're like, oh my god, everybody was looking at me, everyone was staring. I am not exaggerating. Everyone in that line, sitting in that store, restaurant, whatever you want to call it at this point, was staring. I was causing a scene. I didn't understand the property damage on the waiver at first, but at this point, I was gripping onto the tables, spitting food everywhere. I just wanted to tear the whole place apart. The heat on this bad boy just kept increasing. I would recommend if you do any type of spice challenge, whatever you want to call it, do it after you finish your whole meal, because trust me, it's going to ruin it. I just wanted to hug my mommy and tell her that I loved her, and I wanted her to tell me that everything was going to be okay, but I just wasn't too well at this point. I started turning into a monster! Yeah, I don't know what I was doing with my hands, but I was just trying to make sure that I didn't touch my eyeballs with them, because knowing me, that is something I would do. Things started to cool down at this point, you know. I tried to distract myself and think of pretty thoughts. I saw this beautiful art on the wall behind me. I felt like I could really relate to this art. You know, it just had such a simple meaning. Feel the fucking burn. Because I was feeling that shit. My asshole was about to feel that shit too. Not just my mouth. In one hole, out the other. Delusions started to grow at this point. I didn't know what was going on. Everything that was being said to me was in one ear and out the other. I just couldn't comprehend. I was trying to put pieces together, trying not to think about the heat in my mouth, but it just grew me scared. That Reaper seasoning was hitting every possible organ in my body that you could imagine. My body was quick to soon start digesting. Oh, and when I say quick, I mean that puppy was coming in hot. Hotter than that damn Grim Reaper. That chicken hatched an egg in my body and started moving my guts around. I could feel it coming out both ends. Oh, jump scare. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you there, but I was ready to pack my things and leave. This Grim Reaper right here will never get to contact me again. This may be TMI, and I don't give a shit. Well, maybe just a little, but I was contemplating, are these people going to know if I fucking shit my brains out in this very Dave's Hot Chicken restaurant? Like, should I just drop a boom boom and leave? Because it was their chicken who did it to me. But I will not be disclosing if I drop that boom boom or not in that Dave's Hot Chicken. If you want to find out, you can go to Dave's Hot Chicken in downtown Houston and take a whiff. I would say it was a successful journey, other than the fact that my guts got rearranged. AR. But big dubs to my good old man Dave.